has been illegally occupied by Indonesia since 1963. The people there are Melanesians and never wanted to be a part of Indonesia, but have a right to their own independence. Since 1963, the Indonesian government has murdered over 500,000 innocent West Papuans in a brutal genocide.
Free West Papua! This week the Indonesian authorities arrested over 100 innocent West Papuans and tortured many of them just for peacefully demonstrating as we are doing now here today in London. They tortured people just for coming out on the streets and demanding membership of the Melanesian Spirit Group, asking for membership. Their inherent right as Melanesian people, and the Indonesian government locked them up and tortured them just for coming out on the streets, just for peacefully demonstrating. In Manokwari, over 70 West Papuan people are still in prison, and 4 West Papuan activists are still in prison today. 4 innocent people who are being tortured by the Indonesian police in the police station in Manokwari. Shame on you, Indonesia! Stop arresting West Papuans!
Shame!
Shame on you, Indonesia!
Shame!
Shame on you, Indonesia! You have no moral standing when you arrest innocent people, innocent demonstrators, and jail them and torture them. Shame on you, Indonesia!
Shame!
Shame on you, Indonesia!
Shame!
Shame on you, Indonesia!
Shame!
Stop killing West Papuan people!
No!
Stop killing West Papuan people!
No!
Why are you arresting and detaining and jailing West Papuan people who have done nothing wrong? All they have done is to demand their inherent right to be part of the Melanesian Spirit Group and demand that their nation be free from colonialism and racism and apartheid under the Indonesian regime. How dare you, Indonesia, arrest innocent people, torture innocent people, murder innocent people? The truth is that over 500,000 innocent West Papuan people have died as a result of Indonesia's genocide, systematic genocide in occupied West Papua. Indonesia!
Criminal state!
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 Indonesia is a criminal state because they illegally occupied West Papua. They didn't have any right to do it. They didn't have any mandate from the UN or anything. They illegally occupied West Papua in 1963 and they have been murdering, ruthlessly slaughtering hundreds of thousands of innocent West Papuan people ever since day one. And they have no right to do this. Indonesia has no right to continue to murder innocent West Papuan people. The Indonesian government has no right to torture innocent West Papuan people. Like this week that we got reports that over 70 people were arrested just in one town, Manokwari. And over 30 other people were arrested in towns all across West Papua. The Indonesian government, they don't tell you on tourist brochures advertising tours to Bali and Java on the holidays, the places where they also execute people just for drug trafficking. They don't tell you, Indonesia, they don't tell you that they're committing a genocide in West Papua. They don't tell you that this week thousands of West Papuans from all over West Papua came out to demonstrate, peacefully demonstrate and call for freedom. Call for the freedom of their nation and independence of their nation. And to join back with the other Melanesian nations, as is their right as Melanesian people. The Indonesian government didn't tell anyone this because they are scared. Because they don't want the world finding out the truth. They don't want the West Papuan people rising for their liberty